I started vlogging in 2003, before YouTube even existed. It is with heart wide open that I share with you my journey that has taken me from South Korea to now living off-grid in the middle of nowhere. Good morning, it's Monday. I just finished editing the Tuesday video and now I'm gonna have to go pick up the mail a bit later on, but for now I've been thinking about my concrete, so I'm gonna hose the concrete to see if I can wash the extra sand, and then I've been thinking about how I'm gonna set up for the other half. And hi Willow, look at him. All right, I'm gonna pet him and then I'll get back to you. Okay, so because ideally I want my mixer here and my pile of Navi jack right here, because then from here it's really easy to go everywhere on the pad. So that's gonna make my job, but to do that I have to use the excavator to bring this here, so I really have to get rid of this. So that's what I'm gonna do today. Before I go pick up the mail, I'm gonna remove this from there. I'm gonna load, it'll be maybe 3 loads with the trailer, and I'm gonna go dump that like just on the other side of the gate there. I think I have a spot that I could manage, so I'm gonna set up for that. But first let's just hose the pad and see what it looks like once it's hosed down and the extra sand on top is washed. This here, like a crust was coming off. Not sure. It looks like it's the cream that didn't stick, and I'm pretty sure it's because I put too much water. But I don't know for sure. Maybe I haven't seen your comments yet. It'll be like Friday this week that I will see your comments from when I poured this or mixed and poured this, so I still don't know all your wisdom. So you see here it's still sandy as hell. Yeah. But it's a concrete pad, it's not perfectly flat. I can feel there's some but it will work. I mean, but I want to do better on this one, so I'm gonna have to set myself up to do better. Okay, so first thing is moving that over there, arranging a few things, getting the excavator started, and yeah, okay, I'm gonna get started. So far so good. Now I'm gonna dump this here. I'll have 3 or 4 times to do this, which is reasonable, and then I can manage this with the excavator later on before winter. That should lift. Yeah, no problem. Come on, slide. It's taking a while to slide. I'm gonna drive forward. A little bit. I think I'm good to do that. Let's go check if I'm not breaking anything. Okay, I'm gonna have to lift because my bottom is kind of like rubbing this. Okay, that should help. I think I'm good now. Okay, so I'm gonna repeat, but I have to turn around first. I can do it, I promise. I'm so happy that's done. It took 4 trips, and I put the trailer next to the other truck. So now I'm gonna flatten this up and move my Navi jack. Hey Willow, where it's gonna be convenient. I'm gonna have it like right here, and I'm gonna have my mixer right here. No, right there. Oh, right here. Yeah, mixer right there. So in the mixer, out of the mixer. I gotta move that rock. Oh, there's a little frog here. I'm gonna move it. Come on, little guy. Otherwise, you... Oh, okay. Don't come back that way. You're gonna find it heavy. Okay, and then I'm gonna lunch. So, Willow, you gotta be careful. Okay? Yes. All right. Let's get it done. After lunch, we're gonna see how the excavator handles that block. I'm just hoping I can move it next to the ditch, you know. That'll be its resting place for a while. Yeah, so I'm ready. I just gotta put my mixer there. I've got plenty. The only thing is I've got these chunks of clay once in a while. That's not the best. I try to minimize that as much as possible. It's when I go too deep with the excavator, but this was better than last time. I'm gonna clean that up a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna start. Yeah, it's too bad it's there. But yeah, tomorrow I have to cut my spikes so that they're below the form. I have to remove that thing, that middle board. That'll be interesting, but I'll do that tomorrow. I'll finish setting this up tomorrow. And now, like, wow, this is gone. I'm so happy it's gone. Yeah, it makes a difference, you know, like it was in the way. Okay, well, it can be moved, but it's at the limit and I can't stack them that easy, so I'm gonna go 18 by 18 by 3. That will settle it. I think they like it. Come here, look. You're gonna like this. Come on. Look. Come here. Come here. Come on. Uh-huh. What do you think? Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe they're gonna go on the other side when it's not ready. You see here my sand. Later. Okay, so now I'm getting ready to go pick up the mail. So this is what it looks like. I can easily work this out with the excavator. It was the easiest spot and the quickest, you know, with the least amount of driving. So we've had a lot of deer coming right in front there every day in the morning and evening. My camera is like telling me. Except they like, oh, it's not October yet. All right, I'll see you later. Good morning. It's so cold. Oh my god, why? Cold and gray, but it's all right. So I gotta get ready because tomorrow is gonna be warm and sunny, and I'm gonna do the concrete, the remaining concrete. So I've gotta move my pile here off that. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to do that with the shovel. I gotta remove that piece of wood there. So that's my big thing. I hope it's gonna work smoothly. Yeah. Okay. I'll show you the computer setup later. I was in the house editing earlier this morning, and it's not quite done, but I you know, it's better than it was. Oh. Okay. The goats are being goats. So yeah, it's cold. Did I say it's cold? Oh my god. Okay, let me unscrew this and then we'll see how, because I'm gonna have to cut where the rebar is. I think I might take my oscillating tool to do that. There's 4 pieces of rebar, so it might take me a while to get that out of there. Okay, well, that was smoother than I anticipated. So all right, and I removed like what had like become concrete. Just maybe I need to remove more here. Yeah, I will do that on the edge here, just so that the pad maybe is more uniform. That should help. But before I do that, I'm gonna clear up the corner here from my Navi jack. Okay, so that's that. Now I got two more things to do to be ready. Move the mixer and load the back of the truck with the concrete bags. Oh my god. No, I'll do that tomorrow because I'm gonna put the concrete bags right over there. I'm gonna have to do that with the excavator. So that'll be the, oh yeah, I'm still sore, like I'm struggling today from when I did the first half on Saturday. Today is Tuesday. I'm scared for tomorrow. I was so tired I had to have a nap. Unbelievable. So I just woke up. I have maybe less than an hour before dinner, but here's the new computer system. So that's the mini PC, and then there's the external GPU. So that makes the editing process more efficient. So, and then I have the hard drives app, like external hard drive stored below. So this is the new frame for the FPV drone that I'm building. This is the old one, and what I'm doing now is I'm moving the electronics to the new frame. Good morning. Concrete day 2. So I'm getting set up, and I'll show you. I got some ideas, like what I was not sleeping. I was supposed to be sleeping, but I wasn't. So I'm gonna do this a little bit differently today. I'm gonna pour from the mixer to my wheelbarrow and then dump the wheelbarrow in the form. And I think I'm gonna save some time with that, and I think that can work. Anyway, I'll tell you more about it, but now I'm gonna load my Portland cement bag, bring them over there and set myself up. I'm hoping to be able to be in this list within 40 minutes. So I'm ready to go. I've got my thing to do the edge, the bull float. I oiled my edges. Everything is trimmed so my screed can go over the wood, no problem. My stuff is good here, my grill. Actually, I'm gonna raise this one. Okay. Oh, and then a little frog here that is gonna have to move. It's not gonna be good for the frog to be encased in concrete. So I got my wheelbarrow, my Portland, my stash is over there. So while it mixes, I have to go there to bring a bag there. My water, battery, my pile, my little mound, and then I will go there, dump, and come back. Oh, I see something over there. I need my mesh over there. I got boots today. I got rubber boots today, so I can step in the concrete if need be. It's not gonna be a big deal. Okay. How long is it gonna take? I don't know, but once I get started, there's no looking back and no stopping. So yeah, so I think this will be faster though. So I'm gonna rinse my wheelbarrow of that dirt first, and let's see how it goes. I'm gonna put some music on and I'll see you on the other side.
How many bags of cement have you used now?
I don't know, madam. So you can take this tool and you push the concrete against the edge. Oh my god. So it's 12:15, so 2 hours and 45 minutes. Is that it? Yeah. Now I'm waiting to do some more troweling. It's a little bit too early to do trowel, but I've got cream. So, and the bull float went a lot better, but what I was panicking with was the screeding, because Divine was in a meeting and she couldn't help me, and by myself it was not doable. I could have figured something out if I had planned ahead, have like a pivot point over there, and then I might have been able to do it, or maybe my pivot point here, and then I would have been able to do the screeding by myself. Oh no, there's a bug that's gonna make a mark in my concrete. Anyway, I was a lot more efficient using the wheelbarrow. I'm glad I thought about that while sleeping. Yeah, and it's good that we did the first. So once I was about halfway, we screed, and then I did the bull float, and that really helped out. And then when we were done the second screed, I went around with my paddle and I worked this out here to be more even with the other, because there was surplus on top. I removed that and finished the side. So I'm hesitating to add some a mist of water, but maybe I do. I have some here that this is almost ready to screed, I think. Yeah, and not screed, but trowel. So I'm gonna do some troweling here. I don't know if I should. Okay, I'm calling this done. This is gonna be it. I had the chicken running away from Miley and going in there earlier. Eh! Yee, tabarnak. Oh, just as I was saying it. Oh. Yeah. Anyway, so maybe I write something with my finger here. $20.26. Okay. It's done. No love message. Ah. Yeah, okay. I think it's gonna look better than the other one, and it's not gonna flake like it did over there. But we'll find out in a few days. I tried to trowel a bit more, but I'm leaving marks, you know. It's not as easy as it looks on YouTube. Or maybe it's because I have like a shitty tool. But when I was at the shop, at the store, I was considering it, but it's like $60, and now I regret not spending the $60. Yeah, that was a lot less physical than the first half. Yeah, so I'm happy about that. I'm checking the chicken. I really don't want them to go on it, especially at this time. Go. Psst. 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 All right, I'm gonna go fish this to cool off. Yes, So let's see. Any chicken went on it? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, that'll be fine. So where I troweled, it's a little bit better, but it would have been nice I had the right tool, because it still leaves some marks. It's too late now to do anything, but it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be looking good. I'm not adding any water. So maybe next week we can start building the gazebo on top of that. Okay, I'm fishing. It's a bit windy, windier than I like, but I'm out here, I'm relaxing. I will go home in like 2.5 hours. So that's enough, you know. Don't need to fish like all day. The breeze is good though, because it's a warm day today. So I was reading some comments. So some people were saying we don't see Divine very often in my videos, but we see me in her videos. And you know, that's simple. It's because Divine is working during the weekdays and she films on the weekend, and so on the weekend I'm there with her. During the weekday it's hard for her to be in my videos. So that's that. And then I can't remember too many others. So for the concrete, I had considered, like I saw today that some people, you know, mentioned some ideas, like for example the poly for the concrete form, and that probably would work, but I would have to spend money for the poly every time I make a block, which is, poly is not expensive, but nonetheless it would still be an expense, you know. And adding rocks to the concrete form would save money too, but I have to gather the rocks and bring them to the form, so that is not very practical the way I'm set up. Some people also mention about like rebars and mesh inside the block, but those blocks, they don't need anything. All the blocks you see like on the side of the highway, or you know, like there's nothing in them, it's just concrete. And the special plywood, yes, that's an option, but then that is also some money. And until I have like a version that's gonna work good, like a design that's gonna work good, then I'm going to wait on that if I'm gonna go with that. And then the steel one, you know, cutting it in half and doing some welding and all that, that would take me just so much time, and it's time that I don't have right now because it's concrete season. So I'm not, like, I don't have the skills and I don't have the metal to do all that, so it would just be such a huge project that it's not very practical either. So but I'm looking forward to seeing your comments on the video you're gonna see this Friday, which was last Friday, because that's when you're gonna see me pour the first half of the concrete. And like today it went so much better, and like I don't think I can, but if we were to, if Divine was available and had the strength, like we could go even faster, you know, like one uses the wheelbarrow and to dump, and the other just does the mixing, and then once in a while we do the screeding and the bull float. But that's all right, like a one-man team, a one-man concrete team, it's all right. So all right, I don't know if I'm gonna catch a fish or not, but if I do, I hope my net is big enough. Or the boat is big enough.